Oh, I thought I would have figured out everybody by now. Everything, the world, politics, jobs, no job, retirement. I thought I'd figure it all out.
Wow, something I thought I would have figured out by now.
What's something you thought you'd have figured out by now?
My financials.
Money,
What makes you say that?
because I don't have enough of it. And, the economy's bad. And,
Life in general. You think you figure out how to play the game and their rules are constantly changing, you never quite figure it out.
What kind of rules in this case are you alluding to?
Just how to make money, how to live, how to do whatever, how to buy a house. But no matter what you figure out, the goal is constantly changing. The rules are constantly changing. You have to figure out another way. You have to figure out a different type of job or figure out another way. Houses cost too much. Everything keeps changing. So you always have to constantly figure out something new. So you never figure out how to just survive and how to just calm down and live.
I thought I'd figure out my finances and that I'd be retired by now, and I'm still working.
What advice would you give to someone who's in a similar position, trying to make it through the world financially?
Find out what you love to do and do it right from the start and just never stop. I tried to work for an airline when I was in my younger days, and I was a little bit too short. And now all you have to do is a reach test. So I just started about 3 years ago, and I wish I had started like 35, 40 years ago.
Do you think you'll ever figure it out?
No, I do not. I think life is about living it and hoping for the best.
I like that. What would you tell someone younger who's trying to figure out life and has a lot of questions? They don't know what path they're headed on.
Don't set your bar too high. Set goals you can reach and reach them and move from there.
I think I'd like to work maybe as a, I forget what they call them, but with the ocean, you know, oceanographer or something like that.
Oceanography or something.
Yeah.
Whatever's out over there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun. And then you're on boats and enjoying the Florida weather. I think that would be a great job.
Women. Man, every time you come close to thinking you figured them out, you find something different.
What advice would you give someone else who's having that same issue or thoughts or doesn't have a woman?
Just keep looking, you'll find a good one.
How do you find yours?
At a bar.
Is that advice?
Probably be better if you could find them in church, but it's hard to find them in church too.
Do you think in today's world it's easier or harder than it used to be?
Harder, for sure.
What makes you say that?
Because you hear your parents talk about it, and then they talk about it so easy, and it's not. There's nowhere close to how they talk about it.
So do you think maybe the older generation, they had kind of an easier leg up on just getting a start financially?
I don't think it was easier, but I think the government was different, much different.
Do you think things in the current climate of this country are making things easier or harder to achieve that goal?
I think it's a combination. I think it depends on what you're trying to do and what opportunities you're looking at. For some people, it's a lot harder. For some people, it could be easier. Start younger. As soon as you graduate college, you'll start working, start saving money, investing money. You invest in real estate, invest in the stock market.
Is that something you wish you would have done?
I do it now, but I didn't start till I was in my late 30s. I think if I would have started in my 20s, I could probably be financially independent already.
I think we need to try something new again. Yeah, definitely. You can't go backwards and then try to fix the future. You can't do it. It just ain't going to happen.
Okay. I figured that if you ain't figured it out yet, you wouldn't figure it out yet, and you couldn't do that. Trying to get a hold of a Monster energy drink at the moment. I got a pack of cigars.
What flavored Monster?
Just the original, like the green can.
I hear there's a lot of hype around like the white one. Is there any validity to that? Is it actually a good flavor?
I think it's the zero calories. I'm not really into the 0 calories.
The social fabric is definitely different, and I would say it should be easier, but I think it's harder because it's too much and no one's focusing on one thing. It's information overload. So it's like you just have too much, but no one's really paying attention to anything. Social media, TV, all of it. It's music, radio, all of it. And you can use it for good or bad, but most people choose to use everything for bad. I mean, communication, we have more communication options and devices now, but we're less connected.